Good morning, YouTube. It's Scything here. Figured I would go through the patch notes for the first time with you guys to kind of just review some of the information. This is my first time doing one of these. I'm not sure how terrible I'll be at it, but I figured it'd be fun just to give it a shot, see if it works, see if it sticks. So we have a new Moonlight Hero coming. I need to stop saying I heard myself. But anyway, we've got a new Moonlight Hero coming, Desert Jewel Basar. I watched the video. He seems pretty interesting. He has the ability to CR push your team. He can AoE cleanse your team, 3-turn immunity, similar to Vivian, which is nice. His passive is whenever he's using his S1 to deal damage, he's constantly healing, which means he's a great candidate for counter set, I would assume. Counter immunity, right? Because it kind of lets him, every time somebody attacks, AoEs your team, he can counter Alf. When he counters, he's going to heal somebody on your team with a chance to stun on every counter. So I feel like that's how a lot of people are going to try to run him. We'll have to see how that works. He is in the game currently. We can see him, which I'm going to pull up for you here in just a moment. You can see him by going into the Mystic Summons, click into the next page, and then he's there. So we can kind of see him from here, and we can preview his skills. We'll see if they have the sounds up for him.
I'll finish this first, then go have some fun.
Interesting enough, the reason, if anything, one of the main reasons that I'll be interested in trying to get a hold of this character at some point, or just checking him out. I don't know if any of you guys out there are critters or watch Critical Role, but that is voiced by Matthew Mercer. I 100% you can hear it.
Is an honor.
I'm sure it's in the credits somewhere too, but it's very interesting to. Again, I'm current on season 2, still catching up on season 1, but they are amazing. And the fact that one of the guys that I look up to is voicing this character, regardless of what he does, makes him a cool pick if I ever get a hold of him. So I'm excited for that. He's pretty cool. I like the ultimate. I like the huge cat. Who doesn't like large kittens? I like it.
Anything for you, darling.
It'll be interesting to see how the damage scales to the Desert Wind. I don't know what the value will be or how many people will soul burn for an AoE attack with his ability, though. I can't imagine even soul burn is going to do great damage. Again, I don't know the weights. I usually wait to watch other people's reviews to see that type of data, and I'm not great at looking it up myself yet, but just at our first appearance, he does look cool. I like his ultimate, and I like that it's voiced by Matthew Mercer, for sure. Alright, so let's go back to the patch notes. And so that is Desert Jewel Basar coming out. Again, his skills are listed right here if you want to pause the video, take a quick look. I've kind of read through them in the game and out of the game. It doesn't seem like anything changed based on what we can preview in the game and versus what we're seeing here. It all looks very much the same. Skill enhancement system improvements. Hero skill enhancement improvements. Hero skill enhancement upgrade requirements will be changed so they require Stigma. Oh, it's the Stigma change. That's fantastic. Instead of Mola. So this is really cool. I've been sitting on Chaos Axe, or Axe God, sorry, Axe God and Gunther, and I've been waiting for this change to really like give them some skills and work them up. So I'm excited because I really want Gunther to now tie in with the new not Vivian, Lilius. And I want to see how they work together, and I want to give him as much attack and crit damage or attack as I can, pure just raw attack. Heroes that have had their skills enhanced will be able to be recalled, and players will receive all investment materials back. Wait, excuse me? So we can recall every 3-star hero we've ever put a skill into. Is that what you're telling me? That's a lot of recalling. Maybe not. I don't think I have too many 3 stars with skills. It'll be interesting to see how many, though. Hero skill enhanced. Hero skill enhanced will be changed. They now require Stigma instead of Mola. Grade 2 stars. Before they took 18 Mola. Afterward, they'll take only 5,400. So this is what I was curious about. I was curious how much Stigma we were talking about. And it looks like it's about 8K for for maxed out skill character for a 3-star, which isn't bad. I think I'm sitting on EU about 15,000, which means I can almost do 2 heroes with my existing Stigma, and if I stop wasting it as frivolously as I have been, I can definitely see some potential there. Again, just having another avenue where you can farm throughout the week or do your dispatch missions to get Stigma to then use it to boost up a 3-star, just have something new to tinker with when you're waiting for your next like big hero. I'm excited for that. So either way, this is really cool and I'm excited for it. Hero reset skill reset period will start today after the maintenance and it will end. So we have until January to do our resets. The reset function will only be available to heroes that have been enhanced prior to the update on October 3rd. Makes sense. After you use the reset skill, all skills for the hero will be reset to 0. So wait, we're gonna get back the catalyst too, but we can just repump them back into it with the Stigma. Players will be able to skill enhance to 3-star heroes even after the hero reset function has been used. All materials used for skill enhance will be refunded. The Mola, the catalyst, and the gold. Wow. Materials refund will be directly placed in the player's inventory after using the skill reset function. And it leaves them at their proper stars and levels, so it's not taking any of that away. Okay. 4 to 5 hero Mola skill enhancement cost reduction. The amount of Mola required when skill enhancing 4 to 5-star heroes has been reduced by another 18 to 21%. So this is not the first decrease in this we've seen. This is the second one that I know of since I started right before the Guilty Gear collab. So it's interesting to see that they're doing it again. I'm excited because, again, I love this game and I'm having a lot of fun with it. Feeling that a lot of heroes are stuck on the bench because I can't get Molos to work them up. I can play with them and tinker with them, but I can't really consider them like kitted out and ready to go with the Molos I have in my current existence. So this is nice. Again, this is a good quality improvement for those that aren't going crazy. I guess just buying the Molos, because I guess if you could buy the packs with Molos, then you're not as hurt as a free to play player is compared to on my EU account. But we'll have to see. So for 4-star hero before it took 33 Mola, now it's going down to 27. So about a 6 Mola save on any 4-star. And on a 5-star hero, it's going down from 42 to 33, which is okay. Mola and gold spent in excess of the new system are being refunded to players via the in-game mailbox. We're going to get a bunch more Mola back as well. Mola spent will be refunded in Mola Go. So we'll be getting back. So any Mola gold that we spent, we're getting it back as a 1-to-4 ratio. Okay, I got it. Jesus, look at all those resources. I want that account. Oh, look at that. Oh, can you imagine? Oh, that's okay. Mola Go enhancement improvements information. After the update, arrows will receive Mola equal to the amount of Mola spent on their in-game mailbox. Mola Gora. Due to the fact that this is the other one, sorry, this is the bigger version. Due to the fact that Mola Gora will no longer be used, the exchange option in the shop, which allowed player to exchange 25 Mola Gora for Mola Gora, will be deleted. The 4 Mola Gora for 1 Mola Go exchange in the shop will be deleted, and instead players will be about to what? I'm assuming this is will be able to more comfortably exchange Mola in the skill enhance area by tapping the Mola exchange, which makes sense. That's the button I'm seeing here. Players can exchange 1 Mola Go for 4 Mola via the exchange button, and I'm assuming we can go back and forth like we have been able to in the past. Yeah, making vice versa, so they can go back and forth. So that's good. So that, again, very nice because I have in my EU account, I think I have like 4 Mola Go. I don't have any heroes that are that high that can use it, so being able to go convert some of them to boost up a hero a little further would be nice. And having the option to go back and forth is a good quality of life, I think, for sure. An issue where 5-star hero Kayron, after receiving the buff from his 5-star artifact, Alexis Basket, during his first turn, did not allow his first skill, Void Lash, to perform the AoE attack will be fixed. So Kayron's getting a minor buff that was based on a bug fixed, but that's fine. An issue where Hero Desert Jewel Basar's additional effect showing equivalent to a 4-star hero will be fixed, so he's supposed to give more. So they're fixing his memory imprint to be stronger for the new one that's coming out. They're fixing part of Chloe's character description, but they don't say what's wrong in her character description. And there are special conditions for enhancing, promoting. So basically, if there any special hero that's from like an event, they're gonna go ahead and start labeling them, so that you kind of know the limitations beforehand and can continue to know the limitations afterwards. So like the prime example was Kicker Rat just came back around. Kicker Rat was a unique one because you could farm infinite amounts of them, and technically each one you brought up to triple S did count towards the reputation, which gave you bookmarks for summoning, which was great. But at the same time, they're pretty much useless for anything else. Like you can only really get 1 to max 6 stars leveled up, and you can't feed them into any other unit besides themselves. Like a Kicker Rat can only feed a Kicker Rat. So it's a cool unit, but that's why they want to make sure they have the information locked for it. An issue where an image of you feeds the equipment is occasionally not displayed will be fixed, so that's very small. Battle improvements. Improvements will be made to the slide screen prior to battle. Try again will be added to the pause menu during battles. Tapping this button will allow players to forfeit the current battle and return to team selection. So basically you don't have to go to the stage and then hit enter, you start the team selection, okay? The story for the Sanctum Zone 2 Frozen Lake will be improved. An issue where a hero's dual attack misses despite not being buffed. Wait. An issue where a hero's dual AoE attack misses despite not being debuffed by Executioner Carcanis in the raid will now be fixed. So basically, if you were dual attacking, you were missing even if you weren't debuffed. It was like assuming your dual attack automatically counted as a debuff. So basically, you'll see a little more damage against Executioner. Okay, that's not bad. I mean, I'll take that. It's a nice, simple little fix. It's going to be good. Arena. An issue where arena victory points are not being displayed correctly will be fixed. An issue where, after a certain amount of time, Protector's punishment was not being applied. So wait, you could survive Protector's punishment and just stop taking increased ticks? That would have been hilarious to witness, just to be able to avoid the Protector's punishment. I get why Protector's punishment is there, but it kind of pushed, in my opinion, since joining the game, it really did push the arena to, you get to attack with as much damaged units as you have to have fun, but you have to break through every single person running a wall. Like everyone's just running a wall with 1 or 2 damaged units that trying to ensure that if they can't kill you, you just die to time, which is not the greatest. An issue where incorrect rewards were granted upon clearing the October Automaton towers. So this is weird to me. I read this earlier when they posted a hotfix that they were going to add rewards to kind of make up for the difference. What I don't understand with this is, so I'm assuming Automaton Tower opened because it resets on the 1st. People that could get into it right away just jumped in, knocked it out, and got a bunch of rewards and realized they were getting additional rewards than they were supposed to be getting. So now because of that, for this month, they're adding in the old guaranteed jewelry in addition to the tower chest, which has additional gear inside that you can pick. So now when you do it, you'll get both, which is cool. Like, I'm not going to turn down extra 65 necks. I don't know that I'll use them maybe on EU if they roll well, but like I was more excited about the tower reward chest than anything. It's just interesting to know that a lot of people got in there. What's weird with when you're running an emulator with Automaton, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Automaton Tower is, if you're running an emulator, for some reason the EU Automaton Tower doesn't reset well like the US one does, and it's something like where you have to adjust the time each month to get it to fix, but then that fixing it for that month breaks it for another month, so you got to fix it again every month. Like I've had to like reconfigure my LD player for my EU side like 3 different times or 3 months in a row to get the Automaton Tower to work in the emulator. I'll see if it's still an issue after patch today. I know I couldn't enter it at all as of this evening. Like even now I can't go into it. It's still showing that it's locked. And funny part is mine in the EU account is showing that it's locked until July, which I have no clue what that's about, but I'm going to figure that out tonight after the patch, because I know officially it should be available after tonight, and I'll see what's going on with that, and I'll keep you guys updated. Worst case, if not here, I'll throw it in a comment and description, or you can always reach out to me on any of my other socials you see down the floor. We got a Twitter, we got a Discord. I'm all around everywhere, always looking to hang out and chat. Summons! In the Mystic Summon menu, the next Mystic Summon button icon will be improved so that it's more easily understood. Okay. Improvements will be made so that a lock icon is displayed on the storage button if the storage content has not yet been unlocked. That's fine. Story Episode 1, main story. Huh? In Episode 1, main story 10.9, Hall of Elucidations will be added. Certain text shown in Episode 2, Chapter 4, Witch Haven Hidden Zones will be adjusted. Stages that have a limited daily admissions will have visual improvements when viewing them on the map. Added to what? I'm sorry, what is this being added to? Episode 1 main story 10.9 Hall of Elucidations will be added. Huh. I don't understand. Hold on. Let's take a look at it. I don't understand what that is. Let's just take a quick glance at that, because I don't know what they're talking about there. Because shouldn't that already be in Episode 1? Like, added to what? And it's weird, because like when it's right next to an image, like they're changing it to... Halls of Elucidation. So it's there. 10.9 is there. So what are they adding it to? Are they saying that it's not in the story journal? One second. Going back. Sorry, this one is just like weird to me because it's like I'm really confused like what they're referring to, because like the stage is here. It still works just fine. There's nothing wrong with the stage. Where did they add story to? Story journal. Episode 1, Chapter 10. Another background pack. So I guess they're adding something to here, maybe? But you're not, I mean... We'll have to see. Maybe they're adding it just to the journal. Maybe it's a new journal entry. I'll check it. I'll check it once the patch comes out today, and I'll let you know. Again, I keep saying I'll let you know. If it's crazy and something different, I'll definitely post an update and maybe post it in a comment down below. If not, you really don't care. I'm just curious because it's really I've really gone through this in detail, like reading this stuff, and like this seems like there's something missing that they're adding, or they're adding something additional. It's weird to me because then when I look at the map, the picture below it, and I see that there's a new crack in the world, I'm like, they're making 10.9 a crack in the world entry, and that's not what this is. So I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Missed chance. So this is the missed stuff. They're just updating how it's displayed in the game to kind of give you an idea. I didn't realize that elemental disadvantage was a 25% miss. Like I wasn't aware that it was that much for the online disadvantage. It would explain why I've been having so many issues with that, and why you really have to plan around that, because that's a huge chance to miss. So where's my Apocalypse Rabby buff? Got it. And then they added some more information for effectiveness and effect res, which I read this earlier in a different post, so that's not critical. Okay, so let me go back here. Let's just see. So then there was also a post just regarding a general summary of everything, that basically we're getting the new Moonlight hero, we're getting the skill enhancement system, and we're getting some bug fixes and other convenience changes. And that's about it. Just to do a quick check, make sure there's nothing new here. No Google, I don't want to translate it. And then see, so this is the thing they sent out earlier this morning about the Automaton Tower, basically saying that there was an issue. They gave everyone 5 leaves compensation because people couldn't get into it, or no, people got in, cleared it, got a different set of rewards, and now they've already cleared it for the month. So basically now they're having to go through the people that have already cleared it, calculate the difference between what they're supposed to get and what they can get for this month, and give them the difference. But it's going to take them time to see how many people were affected and get them what they are owed. But what's weird is like, apparently, and this is what I was saying, based on like, it's the way the Automaton Tower resets based on time is weird, because emulators and phones seem to very easily be able to manipulate it by changing their time. And I've noted this because the fix for LD Player last month to get into it was you had to change the time zone of the emulator to London time. And once you did that, then you could join the Automaton Tower. If you didn't do that, it would always say that it was 3 days before it opened, and you couldn't join. And that was for like a week after it was supposed to have opened. So apparently they found a way to get in on time or early, but it was bugged, and instead of having what was supposed to be this month's reward, it gave them July and August's reward. So now they're having to figure out the difference, give them the rewards they should have got had they had cleared September/October, I guess. It's very weird. I don't really understand. The end result for everyone else is that once it opens, you can go in and clear it. For this month, for us, it means we get extra necklaces and rings, which is never a bad thing. I will take extra jewelry, because the compensation is going to be applied to all servers. But we'll see. That's going to be interesting. I haven't done my tower yet. Like I said, I haven't even checked if it's up for me on global. I know I can't enter it on EU. It's the last thing I'll show you here. Then we'll call this. Thank you guys for being appreciative. Sorry that I'm a little like back and forth and going a little crazy off the walls with this one. It's the first one I've done. I don't want to like pre-read and set all this up, because then you don't get an actual first impression. So you know what I mean? So I'm kind of like learning as I go. But I'm pretty sure if I go here now and show you, it's still not going to let me in the Automaton Tower. Because, sorry about that, it won't let me in the Automaton Tower because it's locked. Why am I going... This is what happens when you work for 10 hours and then try to record a video like a moron. Hold on. Sorry. So yeah, see, so it still says it's locked, and it's locked until July 1st. So I don't know if this patch is gonna fix that for me. If it doesn't, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to like shut LD Player down, change the time settings, and figure out what's happening there. Like I said, I had to do something similar to that last month, and which I thought would fix it this time. Like last month, I just had to change the time of the emulator, again using LD Player, to say that the time was in London. And once I did that, I was allowed into the tower. Now I can't get in this month, but I'm pretty sure nothing changed on this one. The time is still set to what it should. The time is still set the same. So I don't know, at least I think it is. Right? Because we did this. Options. Date time. Yeah, GMT British Summer Time. So I have switched it because this was an issue last month. and now it's an issue again. I've tried manually setting the date. I may try switching it back to US time and see if that does anything. I don't think it will. I don't know what this is. I don't know why the way it detects if you're allowed in or not is so weird. I feel like this should be more server side setting. Like, it should just know on the server what data unlock this, let it open for everyone. The fact that this is like seems to be solely based on the date and time of your local device seems very bad in terms of that. It feels like this can be manipulated heavily. I haven't tried. I'm not going to. I'm not in the market of trying to lose my account. But it definitely seems very weird that that's a thing. Hopefully they'll take a look and get it cleared away. Once again, this is Scything. Thank you guys so much for my first patch review. I hope it was somewhat entertaining. I wasn't fully set up for this. The patch, I didn't realize it was dropping this morning at this time. I will have some better, hopeful background music next week so that we'll add a little background noise so it's not just me talking at your face. But thanks for giving me a chance. If you like the content, please do subscribe and give it a like. And I hope to see you back next week, and we'll do it again. I posted my other first video today, which is just a fun little guild ward I did with my guild on the EU side. I will be posting some content for the global account as well, which I'm a little further ahead on in terms of like progression and gear, but ironically at the same level for PvP and Guild Wars. So we'll go over that at another time. Thank you guys very much. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.